Hey, how's it going, people? It is the Hoff here, and today I got a little something special. So, Christmas is right around the corner, and my parents came to visit me, and this was kind of like an early Christmas gift from them. So, we're going to unbox this, and I'll go over a little bit of the setup and everything, and I will show you the vacuuming of the Samsung PowerBot R7040. So, also another thing, stay tuned. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing off the next giveaway, and I will talk to you all about that. So you will get to see that, and hopefully you guys have subscribed and have done the bell notification and everything else to be eligible for the giveaways. So if you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that bell notification so you know when these videos drop. And look down in those lovely links below at the end of the video so you can see the merchandise. So with this, it is the Samsung PowerBot R7040. Now, I went with this because one, it was a gift from mom and dad, and two, when we were looking at them, the price point was great. Another reason is because what you see right here is it does Samsung Connect, which now I believe they call it Samsung Smart Things, and it's all under one little family instead of having it separate where Samsung Connect did not work with Smart Things and vice versa. They all work together, and then you can have it controlled with Amazon Alexa, and from my understanding it also works with Google Home, but I have Alexa to test out. I do not have Google Home at this moment. And the specs on this is the battery life will last for 60 minutes when you are using this at normal suction. Then you have the high-end suction that is going to give you about 30 minutes, which should be perfect high-end suction for my downstairs before it requires to be charged again. This does come with a docking station, and this does come with a remote. It states here that it is 20 times more powerful, and the model below this does not do the Wi-Fi and connect with the Alexa and Samsung Smart Things. It does mapping technology where this does have a sensor on it, and it's not supposed to start running into your objects. It's not supposed to go over and fall down your steps or anything of the sort. And unlike the other robot vacuum cleaners, this one will do the pattern where it goes up, it curves, and then comes right back down the next side and does that same pattern of looping up and down. So it is not a randomized pattern for this. I don't know about the spot cleaning. It has a flat front right here for suction, which I will show you guys. And then there is cyclone force. It has a 0.3 liter for its capacity of holding the trash. So here you get batteries, which are AAA's for the remote, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't believe I'll use the remote hardly at all. But you have the remote, and for this you can schedule cleanings and do everything on Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure I would need this, but the remote has power, it has the home battery charge, and then it looks like it has a normal and high suction, pause, stop, forward, backwards, spot cleaning it says, repeat, there's a sound, you can schedule, cancel, schedule holding for 3 seconds, you have a clock, and then there is a remote button, which I'm not sure exactly what that does, and I will read up on that, but it is well packaged. So if you see it has these nice air, kind of like bubble wrap, I'd say, right here to keep everything in its place. Here you have the power that will go for the docking station to connect. and I will have mine set up right here. And here we have the unit itself, and it comes in plastic. So first things first, we will take this out of the plastic, and you have wrapper on here, and what it tells me to do here, and I'm trying to do this on the floor because I want to plug everything and charge it up, but it has Samsung here, cyclone force, and then you need to remove this before using, and it will not work if not removed. So let's go ahead and remove all this plastic. And my understanding is that this comes barely charged and will not, out of the box, start running and cleaning your house. You're gonna have to charge it, and then it will clean your house. So, with that in mind, let's start taking all of the plastic off. So, if you haven't seen, this is what your filter will look like. So we have this little box, and then you can pull the tab out, and you have stuff here. So this is your little filter suction that will keep all the gunk out, and then you have your little filter tray here that you can empty out as needed. So let's go ahead and take off the plastic and get this sucker charged up so we can do its first run. Now for me, this is gonna be good. I have a 2-story house, so I'm gonna run this downstairs because this is supposed to be really good for hardwood floors and good for corners, the way that it is squared off. But I'm looking at something different, and I wanna compare this with another good one of maybe one of the Roomba iRobots. I really like the new one that does 30 before it needs to be charged. So you pull all this out, and it allows you to get up in there to get the rest of the plastic out, and then you will stick everything back in, make sure it's all nice and clipped, put in back the filter, make sure I get this in right. It's upside down. So once you do that, you clip that back in, pull off this tab, and there is a camera sensor thing here. There's supposed to be some up front here, and as you see here, you got a home charge. We'll play pause, and I'm not sure what that button is. I'll have to look it up. And then if you want to see, you have bristles here, but then you also have what's supposed to be these rubbery pieces here that are supposed to be good for hardwood floors like mine, you have these bigger tire tracks here, these tires that they do come in, but it's supposed to allow it to hit lips like over here that I have that go to my kitchen, and then you have these smaller tires that are plasticky and they move around up front to allow maneuverability. You have your charging tabs right there that are your contacts for charging. And then there is a button, if you could see it right here. I'm assuming this is where the rechargeable battery is, but there's a button right there and it is in the off position now. And you want to make sure that you flick this to the line, which means that it is on. It's a 0, 1, 1 means it's on. So you want to go ahead and flip that. And from what I can tell, there is nothing else to do with this unit right here. So that is awesome. Okay. So what I just did here was you have these two pieces here that you can move up to lock and move down to unlock. And I basically just took off the guard so you can easily access this if you need to clean it for some reason or something gets trapped in there. And now you can easily just pop this back onto place. So let me go ahead and pop this back in. Nope, I had it upside down. So that there, and voila. There you have it. So if you ever need to clean this, just push those down right there. The photo's right there to show you. This is any information you need for product serial numbers and the fact that it's Samsung and any legal type information. So let's go ahead and get the docking station out for the charging. So the docking station is going to look like this. Here is the plastic for it, and I have the power cables right here, and we shall set this up, and then I will show you that it is currently charging, and then we will let it charge, and as it's charging, I will be taking a break because there's no need for me to sit here and keep this filming and let you guys just watch it do its charging thing. So on here you have a plug that goes into this, and this will plug into your outlet like so. And then for me, I don't need to have it all over the place. So what I'll do now is validate where the contacts are, and we will put it up onto the contacts. Another cool thing is back here is awesome to put any excess cabling. So I might end up doing that now. You could put a little bit of your cables back here and try to keep this a little more organized. So it's gonna be sitting here charging, and as it's doing its charging thing, we will let it rest. I'll show you it charging in a little bit, and then I'll show you the full charge and what it's fully capable of. Thank you guys. Hey guys, how's it going? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start this thing up on just hitting play, and let's see how well it does without a scheduled clean and see all the stuff it does and how loud it is. So I have the mode set to turbo, and this thing is supposed to work well. Like I said, it's not the most powerful of the ones they have, but all of the 7000 series are the same type of height, so it should do fairly well. And I'm going to hold this and do it with my camera being held by me, and we will just follow this around for a little bit so you guys can hear it all. So I'm assuming right there it noticed my curtains. So another good thing about this is you'll see a history when it's done over time, and you can see how it eventually does everything and maps out the room, which I think is pretty cool. And you will be able to see everything it does. You just have to make sure that you have some stuff picked up, because it's just going to push stuff around. You don't want anything sucked up into it. So I went ahead and picked up most of the stuff. There's a few things here and there that I did not grab yet, but look at it. It easily went over that lip. Now granted, with it doing it the way it is over that lip, it probably is not getting the best. So it hit the lip, and you see this piece there, look at it. Oh, it pushed it. But if I stick it in front right there, it did not. Let's see, we'll make another pass. This might be too small. It's just a little itty bitty piece. Oh no, it finally picked it. So it can pick it up. It finally got it. It didn't push it around, it picked it up. And now it's trying to maneuver around my chairs, which will take time, but eventually these things do have a little bit of AI learning. And it looks like it got some pet hair already up in there. So it is doing what I was expecting and hoping it would do, which is clean up for my cat. That's the main thing I wanted down here, for this to clean up from the cat. And it is doing this loopy crazy loop thing, trying to move around, but it is getting the job done. And that was the key with all this, is to get the job done. So I'm not going to bore you following this all the way around. I will just let you know at the end how well it does when we talk about the giveaway next. The cat is sitting there and watching. Every so often when the vacuum down here gets away from his view and goes over here in this area behind my couch, he will slowly come down and he will go over there and watch. But he is keeping an eye on this vacuum down here and what it is doing. And he's really curious, but just trying to stay away enough. He's not able to come down here. And now he's noticing it stayed in his field of view, so he just got comfy and is just gonna watch it. So in case you were wondering, that is how cat that is a little skittish finds a vacuum cleaner. So if you have a skittish type of cat where it doesn't come around new people at all for a while, and it doesn't really care for other cats and go around other cats and wants to hide out, then that's probably how your cat's gonna react to this vacuum cleaner, or most of these robot vacuum cleaners that are trying to get the job done. Okay, welcome back, people. So, let's go over the robot vacuum cleaner. My honest opinion review of it so far is the thing is working fairly well. Now, I will say that it vacuums for roughly 45 minutes on turbo, and then it goes to charge for a good hour, and then it comes back, vacuums again, and it takes about 3 trips so far to do my downstairs. And I got a 2,400 square foot house, so if you break it up, maybe that's 2,400, but I got the garage downstairs, so I'm not sure. Total square footage is 2,400, and I got 2 stories, so eventually I'll need to get one for the upstairs, and I want to get one that's going to be good for the carpeting and everything. As you've seen, the cat is not really too fond of it. I mean, it will get used to it over time, but since it's been going around doing its vacuuming, the cat has been coming up to my stairs and just sitting on the steps watching it and keeping a close eye on the darn thing. I even tried to get my cat to come lay on me with the couch, and it just didn't like it. So without further ado, let's get into the giveaway. So I am giving away a pump. Now, it's not going to be the pump that you see here, the R7040 D5. This is got the DDC pump in it that has the foot stands and everything on it. So if I open this up, and I open it up from the side, kind of give you guys a nice little view of what I mean. It is this pump. So you have a out port right here. That's the out port you have to have. Then the in ports, you have one back here, you have one here, or you can change the top to be multi-port instead of just for filling. And you have the top port, which I don't have anything on it at the moment, but I will look and find the stuff to put on it before I send it. So that is first part of the giveaway. And the next part of the giveaway is going to be something else that will go with this. And I will just set that there for now. You get these 3 Vedar fans. I think one of them, I'm not sure if it's hitting something or if I just screwed it on too tight, but one of these was hitting at higher RPMs at one point, but I'm not seeing an issue now. But you could hear something at higher RPMs, and I had fixed it, I thought, but it doesn't look like I did, because eventually I heard it again. So just keep that in mind. But these are EK Vadar, I should say EK Vadar fans here with a slim Hardware Labs radiator. So slim, you can see some paint kind of coming off the black paint, but it is slim. It is 360, and it is a radiator for your water cooling custom needs. So someone's gonna get a kit. Oh, and I have this if the person wants it. I will be giving this It does 4 fans. I don't need it, but it is a PWM splitter, and you have Molex and you have the PWM control, so you can have 4 fans running at once, because unless I could find the 3 splitter, I'll give you the 4. But if I find the 3, I'll give you the 3, so you have what is for this specifically. And I'll be keeping that right there. That was the paperwork for the current pump I have, but you will be getting the EDC pump res combo. You'll be getting the 3 120 fans that go on the Hardware Labs 360 radiator, and then you'll be getting either this cable or you'll be getting the 3 splitter for PWM for the fans as well. So the only thing you will need then is the tubing you go with, the fittings, and then the liquid you decide to use, and your plates that you're going to use. And this stuff right here does cost. I know the radiator was, I think, $70, and the fans were like 12, 15 bucks. This was, you know, some money, I think 6 or so, and this was pretty pricey as well. So all this stuff is gonna go hopefully to a nice home, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this giveaway. Don't forget, you must be a subscriber. You're not gonna win the giveaway if you're not subscribed. You're not going to win the giveaway if you subscribe and then you unsubscribe. So those kind of things will not happen to be giving the person the items in this giveaway. And just so you know, there'll be more giveaways. I have companies working with me that I'm trying to do some different things for giveaways in the future, and I have things that I'll be getting in the future that I'm just not gonna need, and people in my family may not need them, so I'll be giving them out to you guys, and we will build this channel up and make this channel something great. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.